Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Today, I'll be looking at Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 1, Chapter 18, The Waterbending Master. So here we go. This is part 1 of the 3-parter Season 1 finale. I kinda excited to go for it, and it's another great episode. With a small bit I didn't like, I'll get to in a bit. So, they finally reached the Northern Water Tribe, which is what we've been waiting for since chapter 2. We're finally here, and it's fantastic. I mean, they're given a feast, they're treated like royalty. So before I get to the one bad thing I didn't like, to a certain degree, I'll talk about what I consider my favorite part, Sokka. So, he has the hearts for this girl named Princess Yui, who seems very attractive, fun, and she seems to like him too. I mean, Sokka throughout all of this, honestly, I have to say, it's pretty damn adorable he tries to hook up with this girl. I mean, she seems to like him back. He even arranges a sort of meetup. But to his surprise, she doesn't want to see him anymore, and it really bums him out. And yeah, I'm with you, Sokka. But he decides to give her one more chance, and to his surprise, she kisses him. I'm like, aw, not bad for your first kiss. And yes, you could say that Suki was his first, but that was more of a quick peck than an actual kiss. This I consider his actual first kiss, and it's sweet. But to his shock, and it was foreshadowed earlier in a line of dialogue that she's engaged to somebody else. Oh boy. I wonder how that's going to be interesting for the next 2 episodes. So overall, I feel bad for Sokka. He finds a young girl only at the time she's with someone else. It's devastating. And it sadly gets even worse in the next 2 episodes. And that's not a bad thing. It's more, let's just say, heartbreaking. Okay, so now for the main plot. Aang finally finds a waterbender, Master Paku, who seems to be the top waterbender in the Northern Water Tribe. There's only one slight problem, and this is my main problem. He decides not to teach Katara because it's forbidden to teach girls. Yeah. Like my main problem with Chapter 4, The Words of Kyoshi, go watch that if you haven't seen it. It feels misogynistic. And they're only seen as healing waterbenders, not fighters. And I know he changes by the end, but Master Paku is insufferable. I mean, he pretty much throws Aang under the bus when he starts learning some moves. And Master Paku pretty much says, along with the other water tribers, I will teach Aang if Katara apologizes to me. Hell to the no! And I'm with Katara on this. Go to hell. Seriously. And honestly, I don't blame you, Katara, for wanting to turn it into a fight. And we get possibly one of the best fights in the series. Yes, there is a lot more better, but this is fantastic. I mean, Katara and Master Paku have some serious great warbending moves, and I feel Katara's rage and anger as she tries to pummel this guy. But unfortunately, she loses, and it feels heartbreaking. After being told no after no, all because she's a girl. Jesus! But I will give him some credit, and again, like with Princess Yui, it's foreshadowed earlier about where Katara got a necklace from. It was from her mother, who got it from Gran. And yeah, remember how they said that wearing those necklaces is actually a sign they're in an arranged marriage? Well, Master Paku, it turns out, was originally engaged to be married to Katara and Sokka's grandmother. Yeah. So, that's the reason he changes his mind. Seeing how the woman he was supposed to marry, he decides to do it for her. And that's probably the best thing he's ever done. And yeah, he is insufferable in this. That's my one main problem with this, but I love that he does it for a good... I love he changes his mind for the best of reasons. And, yeah. It's pretty nice, but couldn't you make him more nicer, honestly? But yeah, I'll give him a little leeway. It's not the worst type of misogyny I've seen, but it's not entirely insufferable like in chapter 4, but it outright aggravated me, and I'm with you, Katara. I also like the mini subplot with Zuko. So it turns out Admiral Zhao is leading an army towards the Northern Water Tribe. He enlists Iroh into it, and in order to keep Zuko away, he hires the pirates from Chapter 9, the Waterbending. Go watch that, to take him out. And yeah, when they take him out, it means blowing up the Fire Nation ship that Zuko was on. And you'd think at first that he's actually dead, but surprise! Not only did he make it out, but he snuck on board Admiral Zhao's ship as another Fire Nation guard. And I love the little small interaction between him and Zuko as they realize that they have to do this inconspicuously in order to get the Avatar. Honestly, Iroh is just such a gentleman. When he saw that Zuko's ship blew up, he thought he lost the only person dearest close to him, the only one he truly cared about. And I feel that pain. I know what it's like seeing a family member, but at least he's alive, thank God. And it leads to a pretty cool cliffhanger with Admiral Zhao and the Fire Nation soldiers heading directly to the Water Tribe. What a note to end on. So that's my review of Chapter 18, The Waterbending Master. My only problem is Master Pakku's character. Yes, he does change at the end for a good reason, but his misogyny really, really irked me. I'm with Katara, it's stupid. But everything else is great. The stuff with Iroh and Zuko is great. Sokka and Princess Yui's little romance was my favorite part of the episode. Everything else was solid. And I hope the next 2 episodes keep going with this awesomeness. And yes, starting tomorrow, I'll be looking at Chapter 19, The City of the North, Part 1. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.